Hello chess fans, we're back with another rapid chess video. Again, we're against a very strong player, so I'm just checking their account and yeah, they have a lot of games. Seemingly they're very bad at blitz, but quite good at rapid. So, okay, we see e4, e5. Okay, let's go for knight f3 attacking the pawn, knight c6, and let's go for a Roy Lopez. Yeah, we're putting pressure here, looking for d4, c3. We'll see what variation. We see a6. I'm going to go bishop a4, continuing the pin here. And we see the early b5. This is a very strange move. Yeah, okay, knight f6. I think it can sort of transpose, but did they give me the option of going knight g5? I'm trying to think here. What's wrong with knight g5? Maybe immediately they have d5, takes, and then if I take here, go here, there's an argument that this b5 move helps them somehow. Here, maybe they have knight d4. I'm not really sure. Yeah, okay, immediately I'm actually out of theory already. I assume it's a natural move. I somewhat remember that you're supposed to go like bishop b7 or something. Not knight f6. Like, what's wrong with knight g5? Okay, so d5 obviously takes. I guess, okay, knight d4. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that just took me way too long. Takes and knight d4 is pretty good for black. So I assume we'll see either bishop c5 or bishop b7. Both of these are very playable. On bishop d7, the general idea is to go d3. But we'll see what happens. They could also, I don't know, I'm afraid of some sort of knight a5 some places. I guess d6 is also possible. Okay, so we'll see what our opponent does. Maybe I spent a little bit too long thinking there. Yeah, especially because my opponent is a little bit worse at blitz and quite good at rapid, so maybe it's wise. Okay, they go for knight takes e4, which is this the open Spanish? I'm not sure actually. Very bad on me actually, because I'm not even sure. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to have a, yeah, maybe this is the open Spanish after d4. So I know rook e1's not supposed to be good because they have knight c5, and after like takes, there's like takes, bishop e7, and then I lose my bishop. So it's supposed to be d4. So we'll see what they do. I'm pretty sure d5 is the move here. Yeah, so actually I'm really unfamiliar with the open Spanish. I usually play a move order to avoid it. So yeah, I guess we're gonna have to play something we don't really know. I'm trying to see if there's any sidelines here, but I'm not really sure of any. Okay, so bishop e6. Now I know there's so I know c3, bishop c5, knight d2 takes. That's the only variation I know in the open Spanish. I also know there's this weird move queen e1, which is for some reason not that bad. So I'm gonna go for c3. Now I assume we'll see bishop c5. If bishop e7, I'm completely on my own. I know that's also a move here, but we'll see what happens. I know d4 somewhere is a move. I'm not sure if it's here. Okay, we saw bishop e7. So, okay, there's a little bit of pressure on this pawn. I could put pressure on this side of the board too by going here, but does he have b4 there? Because I no longer have bishop a4 with the pin. Maybe. Bishop e3 is also possible. I'm worried about knight a5 in the future though. So knight d2 also comes to mind with the idea just to take, possibly exchange. Knight d2, maybe even rook e1 to follow. Or maybe bishop c2 to follow with pressure on the queen side. So let's go knight d2. Maybe we'll see knight c5 here and d4. Is that the line I'm thinking of? Knight b3, d3, bishop b1. There's something like that. Bishop c2 and d4 here. I'm remembering something. I'm thinking I've seen some Alireza game like this. Okay, so we see here. So knight b3 comes to mind, but then I hang this, so I don't really want to hang that. So I could go rook e1. Could go h3, just asking a question. The only thing with h3 is that I'm thinking maybe in the future he could go bishop g6, which I don't want him to do. So let's just go rook e1. If d3, do I have knight e4? Knight takes e5, knight c5, there's this pin, so should he castle? Probably. Okay, so he castles. Okay, so I could go h3, then go here. I could also go knight d2 right away. d4, I'm not sure if that's a problem or not. I could just go bishop f4. So I'm going to go knight f1. This is defended for now. And I'm also threatening knight e3, right? Because I have a double attack. But knight e3, does he have knight takes e5? Takes here. Knight takes here. I don't know. I feel like there's some like ridiculous tactics maybe. Like I don't know. Rook takes e7, queen takes e7 here, and then some idea like this. Okay, he goes there, which is quite reasonable, I would say. Okay, so if knight a3, I assume he's gonna take here. I take here. He takes back. Okay. And I'm thinking there should be something, but I feel something. Sometimes chess players have this feel, like where you feel there's some sort of nice tactic, but you just can't see it immediately. Like maybe knight e5. I'm not sure. Because h3 here, here. Also, it doesn't look that bad, but I don't really want to allow his pieces to get on such good squares. I could go knight g3 right away too, but knight e3, I feel like this is a critical moment. Knight takes e5. Oh wait, do I have takes on e5? Bishop takes d1, takes here, and I'm up a piece. Yeah, wait, I think I do just have knight e3 then. And if takes on e5, if he takes, then I have just takes here. So I think knight e3 is working. Double attack, and if he goes bishop back, I mean, okay, come on, that has to be good for me. I mean, at worst, can I go here? So he takes, but I have takes, right? Now I'm pressuring here. Oh, wait, is this idea d4? Oh, he goes knight takes e5? What? Can't I just take here? Am I missing something? I'm on this knight. This knight could go knight d3? No, it can't, because I just take here. So wait, what's his idea? Do I just have the bishop pair? Am I just better? Maybe. Okay, bishop d6. Okay, so he still doesn't have any ideas of knight here anymore. And now there's some threat like this, which could be annoying. So I could go knight f5, just threatening this, right? Or I could go bishop f5, but then this goes here, and I think it already wants here. So knight f5 looks most natural. I'm also threatening to take here. Okay. So I still got to be careful of any threats like this. Like if he goes knight g4, I have bishop takes. I have knight takes here, thankfully. So see what my opponent does. Also gets rid of the possibility of c6. He might just defend this further, but then he's losing. So if he goes knight g6, knight d3. Oh, I kind of missed that. Oh yeah, wow, I completely missed that. And then he has takes here. Yeah, oops. Oh, but do I have knight e7? Knight e7, king h8, and then here. Wait, did he just miss this? Takes, and then I have knight e7. Wait, I think he just missed the tactic. Oh, he can take here first, huh? He can take here first, okay. And then if I go knight e7, But can I go rook d1? Takes here, here, check, and then I'm up a piece. Because if I take immediately, he still does have takes here. If I go rook e7, knight e7 now, he goes here, then there's no threat. So I should go here, right? I think. Takes, check, and then I win. And if not, I have this nice pin here. Okay, there's some crazy tactics here. I have no idea if they're fully working, but I think my position's nice. Maybe he blundered. I'm not sure. It's really hard to say. There might have been something better, but here I just have a nice endgame, right? Takes. He has to go rook d8. I take, and then I'm just structurally significantly better. But, I mean, I don't know. It's still tricky. Obviously, this guy has his rating for a reason, right? He's a very good player. Okay, he goes rook there. I think that's reasonable. I think I just kind of want to get this off the board. Because, okay, his idea is, so if I take here, he has bishop here. And what if I go king f1 though? What if I just take here anyways? He takes on c1. Okay, that also looks like a really bad move, I'm not gonna lie. So, okay, bishop here. He's saying rook e1 right away. Takes, and yeah, I'm lost. Okay. So, what if I just take here first? I assume he's going to take on c1, right? But then do I have here? Yeah, I don't know. What is his idea? Is there knight f4? Oh, okay, there. I didn't see that. Is there any other option? Okay, let's take. Go king f1, prevent this. Attacking the knight. Okay, maybe I'm not sure. Are those tactics really all working for him? It's hard to believe, but maybe they are. Maybe they are. So I expect knight e5. Well, that blunders here. Maybe not. I don't expect knight e5. Okay, knight c1. Okay, I'm slightly better. That's for sure. Is trading a pair of rooks good for me or bad for me? I feel like maybe I should just double here. Try to get the king on g3 or something on... Okay, let's go here and here. I could have traded. I'm not sure, but because I don't want this guy to come here. Okay, that's really weird. Okay, let's attack this. Let's go f3, try to bring our king in a little bit. We're definitely better, but okay, here. I'm not so sure I want to trade pieces, but it might make it easier. I'm also getting really low on time. I have a habit of losing all these games on time. Okay, so give me the e file, I guess. And the rook endgame, I don't know if that's winning or not. It might be. Takes here. I definitely have pressure. I could go here, rook e8, rook d3. Just too much stuff to calculate if this is actually, if I'm doing well there or not. So I don't really want to calculate all that. Yeah, I may have messed this up. Yeah, I didn't play this well. Okay, I could go here. If he goes rook e8, I'll just go back, I guess. Oh, but he allows king d4. Whoa. I would not have allowed king d4 if I was him. But he can go rook e8 now. Is that his idea? But then I go king c5. I really don't like what he's done here. I feel like my winning chances just went up significantly. Yeah, okay, now I'm rolling. Okay, king b6. What's your idea? What's the big idea? It looks completely lost for black now. Now, I mean, I just look like I'm completely winning. There's no way you should have allowed me to get all this. And my king can get out. There's no way. Okay, so king e5? I mean, yeah, there's no way this can be good. Do I go here first, maybe? Because the idea was to go h3, right? I think his idea was to go h3, and then after I take here. Okay, so now if I take here, what's his idea? I'm not sure. I'm just going to take. It's free pawn. Okay, now if I take here, he has some ideas. So what if I go here and here? Just wanting to push the passed pawn. King e5, takes. What I'm worried about is king e5. Yeah, I'm worried about king e5. But if I take, his idea is d4, right? Check. Here, d4. I don't think it works, actually. Yeah, it shouldn't work. I'm pushing too fast. d4, b5. I can go behind the pawn. Okay, so king e3 is being threatened. But I think I should win here. I should almost certainly win here. b5, king e3, here, king e2. Let's say rook a1 or something. Okay, it's getting tricky though. I don't want to lose this game for sure. Here, rook c1. If I take, then I lose this. So b5, king e3, rook d1, king e2, rook b1. Let's say d4, b3, rook here. Yeah, it should just be winning. I think it's winning. It has to be winning. I also have a minute left. I'm gonna get flagged if I don't if I don't go quickly. Okay, what? There's no way this can be good. Then I'm threatening rook d5 next. Takes, I have check. Maybe I didn't even have to give that up. But okay, this should just be pretty cleanly winning. If I can convert this, that would be nice. So here, and then king a7, takes, I push the pawn. It should be very, very easily winning. But I'm getting nervous because I'm really low on time. And this is a very strong player, clearly. Okay. So here, 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 here. Okay, I think I have enough time to do this. He has to go here, right? Oh, I wasted a move. I wasted a move. Okay, no, I didn't. Because he can still... Now he has to take. Takes. Here, here. Should be completely winning. Here, here. King takes f3, a5, g4, here, g2, and then I move my king, right? Oh, maybe I should have gone here first. Here, I'm not sure. Oh, did I mess it up? Oh, yeah, because he is here. But I hope I'm giving mate. I might not be giving mate, I'm not sure. I hope he goes here. That would make it easy. Then I have takes, and here I win. King c5. I have to somehow try to get an attack on here. I don't know if I'm winning. Who knows? I have too little time to know. Give a check. Give a check. If I can somehow get behind, it would be nice. Give a check. 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 King here. Check. Here, check. And then mate, right? I'm not sure. Check. He has to go here. It's the only move. This is very, very tense. And that's just mate, right? I think that's game over. I'm going to be silent a little bit, sorry, but yeah, that's game. Yes! Wow. I think, wow, I'm honestly just shocked. Yeah, wow. Just a really nice game. I think I played that quite well, but okay, we're going to see obviously, but okay, that is an extremely strong player. That's a 2650 level player that I just beat, so I don't know. I can't be anything but happy. And I guess we're making the push to 2600. Yeah, I mean, yeah, wow, that was just, I'm a little bit lost for words. I did not expect to win that game. Okay, but we see this, and yeah, okay, this is just an unusual move order. Like, usually they go knight f6 first, castles here, bishop b3, and then knight e4, and then, or sorry, then bishop e7 first. Or bishop, yeah, bishop e7. Or no, maybe this is not the move order of the open Ruy Lopez. Yeah, it's knight e4 right away. So there's like some tricky move orders here that I don't know what's happening. Like knight takes e4, I'm not sure. Is this, we transposed back, I'm pretty sure, but like d4 is, yeah, this is now the open Spanish, but like I really have no idea because this move order is just very, very, very strange. So because in the main lines, one of my ideas was after I think yeah, one of my ideas here I think was to play d3 and just avoid the open Spanish. So when we go here, I didn't go d3 because then I thought he can go bishop c5, and I thought he has like a improved version. Like he didn't commit bishop to b7 yet. Usually, like after bishop b7, then we're like, okay, we're going d3 now. Like we're okay with that now because now the bishop on d7 doesn't make much sense. But if he gets a bishop c5, I mean it's a little bit different. Like knight c3, d6. He just doesn't have to commit the bishop to b7. And okay, I have no idea what this position is. Okay, it's a game. It's a game. I remember there's some line, like if you castle here, they can go takes, bishop d5, bishop d7, like rook g1. Yeah, I saw a Maxime Vachir Lagrave game like this. Yeah, there's yeah, I remember the game. Wow, okay, that's good. Yeah, so there's some game like this where you can go rook g1, ridiculous moves. But yeah, I couldn't really remember knight f6 in the game, and yeah, I don't really like allowing that bishop c5 variation because on bishop c5, like for example, after castles, now with bishop c5, we can transpose to what I know, which is c3 against bishop c5. Okay, but we didn't get that. So we got this weird. I really have no idea what's happening. But now we transpose back to the open variation. So here, to punish it, I should go rook e1. Okay, let's say d5. Then knight c3. Okay. And if takes, yeah, you just have immense pressure. And then after bishop e6, you're not even knight takes c5. Just a4. With what idea? Like bishop e7, takes, and then I take the pawn on d5, and okay, that's hang. So yeah, that makes sense. So what if knight c5? This is what I was worried about. I was thinking knight takes e5, knight takes e5, rook takes e5, bishop f7. This is what I said in the game. Okay, but here, okay, bishop d5 with the pin. Okay, let's say bishop e7 looks very natural, but okay, then there's the pin with knight takes e5. So I want to get rid of the pin, right? So let's say bishop e7. So knight takes e5 would, I think, run into takes, and now this is defended. That looks about equal. So then, okay, again, I have d4. Oh, yeah, I actually missed d4. Yeah, I didn't even think about this. And then this looks just pretty killer. Yeah, wow. Okay, yeah, I guess that's how you punish this knight takes e4 variation. I've never seen it before, but... Okay, d4, d5, dx e6, bishop e6 is all theory. c3. Yeah, here the only line I'm sort of familiar with is bishop c5, and if knight bd2, there's... Oh, castles first. And then bishop c2 now here. Okay, this is what I'm familiar with. I think, yeah, Dilworth variation. Mohamed Yarov is a big fan of this, and so is Caruana. They've played it many times on the highest level, and I think Caruana played it in the candidates or something in 2018. So here I went rook e1. So this is actually all theory somehow. Yeah, I remembered this correctly. So here I went knight d2. Yeah, here I remember this move queen e1, or is it here? I can't remember. Someone played queen e1. It might have been Ali Reza or someone. I can't remember because Ali Reza takes his position as white a few times I've seen. Okay, so knight b2, knight c5, bishop c2, and yeah, and I remember this move d4. And the line goes knight b3, d3, bishop b1. I was talking about this in the game. Knight takes b3, a takes b3, and they just defend the pawn. And then somehow we can't win the pawn, and it's about equal. This is what I was saying in the game. Bishop g4, rook e1 just looks very natural, right? Because I want to go for h3, but I just don't really think that helps my position actually. Like the bishop coming to g6, I think is bad. Like I can get more tempos on it with bishop g4, and I think it's a little bit of this distinction because, okay, I think a lot of different players would argue that h3 might be a good move because, okay, I get some luft, and h3 is generally a useful move, but I think that it's important to know when a useful move is actually not useful. Like this bishop on g4, it ended up letting me get this knight e3 move to put pressure, and also would allow me to go here, one move, then get knight f5, rather than if I go here, he might have an additional option to go here. Okay, so I went rook e1, castles, I went knight f1, which is, okay, playable. Knight b3 is seemingly more common. I didn't go for this because I thought knight e6 was nice, and then d4. So queen d3, threatening mate. And yeah, see, if I went h4, he would have bishop g6. So why would you ever go h4? Okay, so knight e3, bishop takes a3 here, takes, queen takes d5. This is all theory still, which is just mind-boggling to me. So here I went knight f5, which is an inaccuracy. Okay, so that's my first bad move of the game. I'll just see the accuracy. Accuracy was, okay, I didn't play actually that good. So I guess my opponent must have not had their best game. Okay, but knight f5. My idea was to take here, but yeah, knight cd3. I guess I clearly greatly underestimated this move. Yeah, because I thought I was just winning, but I'm not just winning. Like, for some reason I thought I was just winning here. Thought there was some sort of tactics, like, I don't know. Because here I can take there because of that, but... Okay, engine still really likes my position after rook d1. Okay, if he takes here... Oh, I did not see this. Yeah, I was only thinking about takes back. Even still, it looks really good for me. Yeah, rook d1, I just... greatly underestimated, but... Now I have queen takes d3 with what idea? Rook e1? Rook e1 takes here, king a2. Here. Oh wait, I just have 3 pieces and the rook. Yeah, I didn't even consider this. But this would have been very difficult to win. Like, I think this is significantly more difficult to win than the engine gives off. But yeah, this just looks slightly better for me. And okay, I was willing to take this position because also there's no risk. Now it's getting... Yeah, now it's like... I don't know what's happening anymore. It's so tricky. It's really, really, really tricky. I don't really want to play this position for either side because it's like anybody could lose. Like king f4. King f4 is a crazy move to play. After rook d5, go king e3. Just run for the pawns. Okay, that makes some sense actually. Yeah, I guess I also ran for the pawns. Here I'm supposed to go g3 then. Takes, g4. I don't see how this actually makes such a difference. f4 is the only move I was ever thinking about. But okay, just win this pawn. Okay. And then this comes with check, yes. And then at least you can defend. Okay, so yeah, that was really bad by me. King a6 is a little bit greedy, but this I just thought was winning. Rook d5, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about this. I was like, oh wait, I shouldn't have done this because he has here. And I can grab that pawn whenever. It's not running anywhere. It's really just a terrible move. Yeah, maybe here I should just go b7, king takes f3, and then here right away. King back, and then promote, takes here. And now my pawn's too fast, but rook d5, rook f8 is another blunder. Rook f7, here, takes. So this is just easily winning. g1 queen. Queen a4 lost the win. So like this is a ridiculous endgame to have to calculate. Like if I had this over the board, I might even spend like, you know, like 20-30 minutes just in this position alone, and I only have like what 50 seconds to win this endgame. Like it's actually ridiculous to win. Apparently here rook c4 was easily winning. Okay, yeah, this is just, yeah, because the second I get this, I can see where the win is. Like I can see I can try to stop him with rook h4. That makes sense to me. And if king g5, okay, queen h4 here, some sort of mate, I guess, like this. So yeah, but at least that was an idea I saw. Like I saw that we can go with if we get a queen to h8 with check, we can bring the rook up and slide the rook over here. That was one of my ideas. My other idea was then we can sort of pick up the queen if it comes here. So these were a bunch of checks apparently here, and he's like, is he drawing or is he not drawing? At least it's very, very tricky. Okay, he just has to play down the queen. I don't have checks. That would have been hard. Like especially with 30 seconds, I think I could have done well to like lose this game even. And then this is just like game over, yeah. And then this was very accurate. Like queen e4 is extremely accurate. If I go here, like okay, yes, I'm still winning, but oh wait, this was like super easy actually even. This is like instant resigns, and then here takes and b4 push the pawn. But I thought queen e4 was like a nice finesse, right? Because then he has to move, and now I take here. Oh wait, I could have even gone check here. Oh yeah, and then take here with check even. Or even queen h3, even better. King g1 and then takes here. And after takes, now I win this pawn too. But okay, rook takes f2 here. King takes f2 is... Oh wait, when he went for here, yeah, I just have mate in one. I didn't even see that. Wow, okay. Well, rook takes f2 here, I just took. And then he could take here. But yeah, I was expecting him to take here, and then yeah, queen h1 is easy win. Like notice I'm never scared of this at all. King e2, because if he ever does that, oh yeah, his pawn on h2 is even hanging. But if he ever defends it, like let's say I make a bunch of nothing moves, he's never even threatening to promote because my queen covers. Like even if his king moves, like if his king ever moves, then I take this and take this. So there's just no threats. So yeah, I think that that was quite a nice game. If I'm looking at where I went wrong, actually, I think that first off, I didn't know this opening at all. So allowing him to transpose to an open, which I don't play, which maybe not the best idea, but this is why it's good to sort of watch Grandmaster games, because you get a lot of ideas. Like, for example, I knew that idea. I knew generally bishop belongs on c2. And okay, knight f1 is a classic idea, sort of. And I sort of also knew that I don't really want to play h3. Well, I didn't know that, but I kind of just assumed h3 seems like a bad move. And yeah, I mean, okay, this is the main point where I missed my advantage. Yeah, here, queen d3 was clearly winning. I don't really blame myself for knight f5. I think f4 here is like an incredibly difficult move. And then knight f5, and then there's no knight cd3. So this is just a very, very, very difficult thing to see. But yeah, that's the end of today's video, guys. If you liked the video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next